Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Welcome back to Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. Last time we started, I don't have a flying type, yes I do, but he doesn't know flight, that's weird. Last time we started exploring Moss Deep City here, and did we get here? I can't remember if we got here in that episode or not, but we started exploring Moss Deep City, and we got a couple of things. Well, actually we got one thing that was very important to us, and that is the Super Rod. The Super Rod, if you wait this long to get the Super Rod to complete your Hoendex, you now have a lot of options when it comes to catching Pokemon, mainly Pokemon such as Barboach, Kavana, and Wailmer. Typically they are like 5% encounter rates, however, if you use the Super Rod where you normally find those Pokemon, they become like 95% encounter rates, which is insanely good. And typically, the other 5% you'll find the evolved form, so Whiscash, Sharpedo, and maybe even Wailord. However, here in Lily Cove City, there's a different Pokemon that you can catch using the Super Rod, and you can see the shadow of it on the screen down there. But yeah, I've been this episode, I apologize in advance, is going to be really quite what's the word? Bio heavy. There is a lot of new Pokemon we have access to. Well, really, like 10 episodes ago we haven't had access to these Pokemon, but the Staryu, and I just said the name of the Pokemon, which is not what I wanted to do, but hey, you know, we may as well go into this Pokemon now. It is Staryu. It's a really, what I would consider an underwhelming water type, especially considering you need the Super Rod for it, and it's a 5% encounter rate. Here we go, we're going to get Wailmer galore. In fact, hunting down a Staryu in the original games was how I actually came across my first ever shiny, which is a shiny Wailmer. Well, there you go. I don't have that Wailmer anymore, I'm afraid. But yeah, Staryu is a rather underwhelming water type Pokemon. It evolves through Water Stone into Starmie, where it has like quite good special stats, but other than that, it can't really survive any hits. I'm just trying to see if I can find one. I'm probably not going to. And on top of that, once it evolves into Starmie, the only move it can learn through level up is Confuse Ray at level 40, which isn't really worthwhile. So just be careful. If you do find yourself using a Staryu or a Starmie, teach it all the moves you want to learn through level up as a Staryu first, and then use your Water Stone on it to evolve it into Starmie. Here we go. Reeled in too slow. We didn't get it, unfortunately. So other than that, the other place we're going to go explore today, and this is going to be very fun, is the Safari Zone. So I know that I came into the Safari Zone to use the PC box in here and heal up and switch Pokemon around such and such when I was doing Mount Pyre, but I don't know if I actually explored it and talked to anyone here with you, so we're going to do that today. Hey, what's up? That look in your eyes, the aura floating about you, you're one of my kind, aren't you? Or you make all kinds of mischief, right? If so, you're really like this. He gives us TM85 Dream Eater, a way to absorb health from a sleeping opponent. Maybe it's because I was so naughty in the past, but lately I don't feel refreshed when I wake up. Then I taught this to my Pokemon, and now all my bad dreams gets eaten up. Okay, so yeah, we didn't explore this place. I met this little rascal here, now we're just like family. Oh, that's cute. What do you say? Are you going to Safari Zone? Then you better take either an Acro Bike or a Muck Bike. Yes, you definitely need the bike to explore the full potential of the Safari Zone. Hey, what's up? Hello, welcome to Safari Zone. Admittance is free. Catch all the Pokemon you can. Enjoy yourself with Pokemon for as long as the time allows. Yeah, so before in the Safari Zone, you would have to pay to get in. You would have to, like, you could only take a couple of steps. I say a couple of steps. You could only take limited number of steps before you would get kicked out. The way you used to catch Pokemon was really weird. You would have to use you'd have to use Pokeblocks in order to like attract the rarer Pokemon. What else did you have to do in the old games? You'd have Safari Balls. You couldn't actually battle the Pokemon, but hey, in the Safari Zone in Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby is completely different. Hello, you'll also see these guys dotted around a lot. Hello, hello, and welcome. I hope you meet lots of Pokemon. So the way the Safari Zone works in Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby is the area is split into 4 corners. Northeast, northwest, southeast, which we're currently in, and southwest. As you can see, I don't know if it will happen. It's not going to happen. So in the Safari Zone, you'll come across much and large the same Pokemon. However, there are special Pokemon in each quadrant which only appear in those quadrants and only appear in specific types of grass. So before we start, I'm going to go over the Pokemon that you can catch anywhere in the Safari Zone. So no matter what piece of grass you stand in, There's a Pikachu over there. No matter what piece of grass you stand in, you will always have a 30% chance of encountering a Gloom. Also, I didn't realize you can get Oddish here. Oh yeah, because it's a Horde battle. You'll also have a 30% chance of encountering a Dodrio, a typical normal flying type Pokemon with lots of speed and lots of physical attack. Evolving at level 31 into Dodrio, this thing is actually ridiculously fast. It can learn Aerial Ace and Giga Impact through TM, and Drill Peck and Thrash through level up. So quite strong moves for a fast Pokemon. It can definitely hold its own if you're looking for a less common team member, and hey, we found one straight away, which is great. So yeah, what the great thing about the Safari Zone is obviously these Pokemon are going to be quite high level, and this Dodrio is going to evolve in one level, which is pretty great. Wow, it woke up straight away, so yeah, probably got the ability Early Bird, which is pretty typical for a Dodrio. Yeah, other than the Gloom and the Dodrio, the other Pokemon which you will always find in the Safari Zone, no matter where you're going in the grass, is a Psyduck. You got a 20% chance of finding these, and everyone always thinks that Psyduck is a Psychic type, including myself actually. I always forget that no, it's actually pure water. It's a typical water Pokemon at that too, decent special stats when it evolves into Golduck, and Cloud9 is an interesting ability. Ooh, what ball do we use? I'm just going to go for a Pokeball, I think. Yeah, Cloud9 is an interesting ability that can shut down teams that rely on weather effects, but it's not too overwhelmingly good. A very basic water-type Pokemon. Okay, and then we have a Dodrio. Cool. That's one down, and a lot to go. Okie dokie. I'll have to go gain some XP, the rest of our team gains some as well, and here we have a Dodrio. Alright. Apparently we've already encountered 4 of these things, but this is the earliest we can catch it, which is pretty insane. So I'm going to call this guy just simply Duo, or this gal, Duo I guess. You know what? Duop. How about that? I don't know why, I just saw it and I was like, I'm going to put a P on there. Alright, so, as you can see over there, we did see the Pikachu, and apparently, oh yeah, we've already got one, of course, the Pikachu we got given. Let's see, there's one over there, so let's go get it. Nope, maybe we're not going to get it. So the thing about the Safari Zone, like I said, is that it's split up into... Oh, we found one anyway. It's split up into these quadrants. So here in the southeast corner, the 2 Pokemon you'll find, depending on what type of grass you'll come into... wow, faint straight away. So yeah, in the short grass here, you will find Pikachu, and I haven't gone through Pikachu just yet, so I will now, and Pikachu is obviously everyone's favourite electric mouse. Breeding a Pikachu is how you'll get the baby form, Pichu, who will evolve into Pikachu through happiness. Using a Thunderstone on Pikachu evolves into Raichu, where it becomes a lot more capable. There is a 5% chance, however, and I've got to make sure that I use a good ball on this thing. I'm tempted to use my Master Ball. Let's just use a quick ball. There is a 10% chance, however, sorry, 5% chance that any given wild Pikachu will be holding an item called a Light Ball. Now this doubles Pikachu's attack and special attack stat, allowing it to be a viable option over Raichu because the Light Ball won't work with Raichu. I guess they were looking to see more people use Pikachu in their games. Not only that though, but if you breed a Pikachu while holding a Light Ball, the Pichu that hatches will know the move Volt Tackle, a really cool electric type move that's exclusive to the Pikachu family, and this is the only way to get it. I wanted to call it Ash, but I can't because it's female. What about Ashley? With an E. There we go. So yeah, Pikachu. Everyone knows Pikachu. In fact, that will probably be the one that I evolve into Raichu. I don't know, because, like I said, I've got the event one. As you explore, you may see some litter here and there. Sometimes you can spot Pokeballs that have been lying around for years. No one ever comes to claim them. We'd collect them for recycling anyway, so feel free to pick them up for your own use. So yeah, like I said, you're going to need to use the bike in order to fully explore the area. And annoyingly, they've got another wild battle here. But we'll see what it is. It's another Pikachu. I won't be catching this. I'm going to try and skip through the wild encounters and just make sure I can get through the bios this episode. Okay, let's see. So now we're into the northeast quadrant. We can't actually do anything here, which is a bit annoying. What bike did I have? Was it the Acro bike or was it the Muck bike? I've got a feeling it's the Muck bike. Yeah, it is. So we need the Acro bike to get up there, which is fine. We can just ignore that. Oh, there was a Pokemon there. So the other Pokemon you have access to here, I'm hoping I can find it, but I'm probably not going to be able to. So we'll just ignore that for now. If we move on into this quadrant though, the southeast, here in the short grass, the 20% chance option you will have to find is... oh, I forget which one's in the short grass. You know what? I'm going to see if I can find it, and I'll be right back, because I can't remember what it is. And the other thing about Psyduck here, critical capture by the way, awesome, is that no matter where you surf in the Safari Zone, you will always encounter Psyduck 100% of the time. So that's why I'm not going to be showing the bio changing when I'm surfing, okay, just so you know. You know, 20% my butt, I just can't seem to find the uncommon Pokemon in this section, so I'm going to go ahead and hazard a guess that in the southwest corner, in the short grass, the Pokemon you'll find, as opposed to in the long grass, is Xatu. A bizarre Pokemon, no doubt. Xatu evolves from Natu at level 25, so you're going to have to breed it in this game. I was right, in order to get Natu. Being Flying Psychic is a bit strange. There's definitely a lot more options for Psychic types in this game, especially considering how early you can get Alakazam, but I guess it's fairly quick and has decent special attack. I just can't really recommend it, especially since it has no stat over 100, and there's much better options. It's still usable, mind you, it's just not great, let alone fantastic. See, we did a decent amount of damage there. And the Pokemon you'll find in the long grass here, and you'll need the Muck Bike in order to get to it, is going to be Pinsir. So that's your 20% in the long grass for the southwest. Basically a pure bug type with a monstrous attack stat. Hang on, let's see if I can figure out. Let's just use a... no, Nest Ball. Let's use a Nest Ball. Yeah, pure bug type Pokemon with a monstrous attack stat. Pinsir has, like I said, an insane physical attack stat. It's pretty similar to another bug type Pokemon you'll find here, and the other one's a little bit more popular. So if you're looking for a high attack bug type Pokemon and you don't want to conform to the masses with what most people go with, then Pinsir may be the way to go. All right, got lots of levels up here, which is great. And Yonko grew to level 31 as well. Yonko's almost going to evolve. That's going to be fantastic. And we caught a Xatu. Like I said, we're going to have to breed in order to get Natu, which shouldn't be a problem. We've now got a Xatu. And I'm going to call this thing Zulu, just because it's the... what's it called? The phonetic alphabet? I can't remember. Zulu. And that's the only thing I could... no, it's X-Ray. Zulu is Z. I'm stupid. Oh well, we've got one called Zulu now. And obviously, yeah, you can get it. Oh, what do you say? I'm in charge of keeping the Pokemon well fed around here. I dole out a set amount of time every day. Cool, yeah, and up top here we'll find a Pinsir 20% of the time. I was completely wrong, and if you were looking at the encounter sheet at the bottom, you'd know that apparently Wobbuffet is the long grass 20% rare encounter in the southwest, and we actually have to take it out. That's fine, I'll go for a Seed Bomb. Pinsir is actually the long grass Pokemon in the northwest, I believe. Or no, sorry, northeast. Yeah, because that's, yeah, top right. I always forget my my compass directions, but yeah, apparently I was very wrong there, so I apologize for that. But at least now you know you can get a Wobbuffet here. I obviously didn't go through the bio for it because we already hatched a Wynot, so there's no need to go through the bio for that. But if we head down here on the Muck Bike, we can then go up here into the northwest section. There's an item. Let's grab that. And in fact, you can't take the road down here because it's blocked off, weirdly enough. So that's the northwest section. Sorry, northeast section over there. Hey, what do you say? We're all volunteers around here. That's what you're doing when you don't get charged for a mission. Oh, fair enough. So let's actually surf over this section here because I want to do the northwest section next, basically because I messed up there. So obviously I said with the northwest section, you'll find Pinsir in the long grass, and you can actually get to the long grass up here, so that's where you'll find a Pinsir. Hello. You know, we call this place the Safari Zone, but it's really no different to any other wild area. There are no cages or walls. The Pokemon are free to come and go as they like. Yeah, there's an item up there, which obviously we need the Muck Bike and the Acro Bike for, a feature which we don't have access to just yet. But I forget how you get to it, but the short grass Pokemon here, I believe, and I could be wrong, so I'm actually going to double check that, but hey, here we go, we have Solar Beam, so you need Surf and Muck Bike to get the Solar Beam. Now, let me just check what the short grass Pokemon is for this area. Okay, so I was right in what it is. I just don't want to go over that Pokemon just yet. So I'm actually going to head to the northwest and go over the 2 special Pokemon you'll find there. So in the short grass over here, you will find that, again, 20%, you will have access to, oh, first of all, an item, a nugget. How about that? You'll have access to a Rhyhorn. Unfortunately for Rhyhorn, we're about to face a heck of a lot of water-type Pokemon. Being a rock ground is bad when it comes to battling water-type Pokemon. However, evolving through level up to Rhydon, this used to be my favourite Pokemon before Quagsire. I don't know why, I just liked how it looked, I guess. New to Generation 4 though, Rhydon got a new evolution. If you trade it while holding the Protector item, something that's not available until the post-game, annoyingly, it becomes a superior Rhyperior. This thing is slow, obviously, and sucks when it comes to special moves. However, get in a physical match with someone and this thing can do damage. It's not a bad Pokemon, by all means. It's just a shame that we're only now getting access to it. And I say getting access to it, and I can't even find it, because we're just coming across Dodrios and Glooms and stuff. However, the long grass Pokemon, which you're going to find in this area, I believe you'll need the Muck Bike to get it, though, so unfortunately we're not going to be able to get it. Oh, and you can see a sparkle up there as well. Oh. Yeah, the long grass Pokemon in this area is Heracross. Like I said, the other high physical attacking Pokemon, or bug Pokemon, we're going to find in this area. And oh boy, this thing is incredible. It may be 4 times weak to flying because of its fighting subtype, but just look at that attack stat for a bug type. It's part bug, part fighting, like I said, which is interesting for the time of its inception. Hey, Rhydon, there we go. And it has so many good moves that no 2 Heracross you come across will be the same. If you're lacking a fighting type and you've made it this far into the story, you might want to get one. And like I said, if you're looking for a different bug type to use that not a lot of people use, Pinsir is definitely a viable option as well. Anyway, time to try and catch this Rhyhorn. And then I think what I'm going to do is switch to the Acro Bike, because wow, yeah, that's not doing a lot of damage, and it woke up as well, because we've explored all we can really with the Muck Bike so far. So I'll be right back with you guys. And here we have Pinsir. I just wanted to catch this before I went, because obviously we need the Muck Bike, and I don't fancy like making another trip here to catch Pinsir, as well as all the other Pokemon that we need a Muck Bike for, so I need to catch a couple more Rhyhorns as well. But yeah, Pinsir found in the northeast. Damn it, why do I keep getting that wrong? Basically, all the information you're going to need to hunt down these specific Pokemon is going to be on the bottom of the screen anyway. So I'm just going through the bios when I can. As you can see, this thing is a physical tank. It's crazy. Not only that, but I mean, its hit points are low, its defenses are quite high, but its physical attack is just astronomical. Unfortunately for it, it's going to go down fairly easily, because we're just that good. And I'm going to use a netball because it's effective on bug-type Pokemon. And I'm going to call him Pinchy. I think I always call it Pinchy. I don't know, but you're going to have to. I mean, the thing looks ugly as heck, but still, it's a cool Pokemon. And like I said, very, very different than Heracross. But still, you know, it's a different design, but it's still the underlying, like, design. The idea behind it is the same. Alright, our Magnemites are level 22, which is great. And we caught a Pinsir. Oh, actually, should I? I kind of feel like I do need to stay for the what's the word, for the Rhyhorns, but the problem is, what's the word, oh my goodness, what's it called, my Breloom, Elastigirl, she's getting quite low on PP and on health as well, but we've got a bunch of Pokemon. You know what, I'm going to talk to, I'm going to talk to this guy. Hello, can I talk to you? My job is to go about checking on the health of Pokemon. Having so many Pokemon together in one area means that we have to be extra careful of the spread of illness. Very true, my friend. Anyway, let's walk over here, slide down. I'm going to see if I can catch another couple of Rhydon. And the great thing, again, about the Dex Nav is once you've caught a Pokemon in a certain area, it's so easy to track down another one. You just... oh, apparently there's one nearby anyway. Oh, it's a Psyduck. Never mind. So I just used Dex Nav to try and find my next Rhyhorn, and I came across this guy, who is level 40. I'm putting it to sleep straight away, because this could be pretty bad for us. I don't know how I'm going to go about catching this thing, because I think Drain Punch might be too effective. Or is it Force Palm? Oh no, it's Force Palm. Oh no, I do have Drain Punch. I thought I taught it Force Palm. Or is that something I still need to do? Interesting. I'm still going to take it. That is a fantastic hit. And oh no. Uh-oh. And it knows Reversal as well. It's got an Egg-type move, thanks to Dex Nav. That hurt. I'm going to put it back to sleep again, and I'm going to use an Ultra Ball, because I'm very happy that I found this guy. A level 40 Rhyhorn. It's going to evolve very soon, or very quickly, I should say. Actually, what level does it evolve? Like 40-something, I think? I don't know, but it's asleep, it's at low health. Should be able to throw an Ultra Ball at it and catch it in one go. Very happy we got that find. And I still need one more Rhyhorn, so I'm going to hang around until I found it. And that's assuming that I actually catch this guy, but I'm fairly confident that I will. Yeah, there we go. Lovely jubbly. Okay, and I'm fairly confident that we're going to be catching this one as well. It's not on red health, it's only on yellow, but I'm quite low on PP, so I just had to risk it, and there we go. Unfortunately, this one is going to be the Rhydon. The problem with Rhydon is I always used to have a female one called Donny. I don't know why, it's just, I think I called it Donny before I saw what gender it was, and from then on, since Rhydon was my favourite Pokemon, it's just what I always went with. So annoyingly, this one's male, but hey ho, we got another Rhyhorn, and I think that's all the Pokemon that we can catch using the Muck Bike. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go fly back to Moorville, heal up, switch to the Acro Bike, and I'll see you at the entrance of the Safari Zone once again. Alrighty, we have the Acro Bike with all of its wheelie and bunny hopping goodness, like so. And, you know, I realized that I never went through the other 20% Pokemon in this area. Which I guess you already know since it's in the encounter rate. But, yeah, this Pokemon I think is quite unique, and I like it a lot more than a lot of people do. And that Pokemon is not found in the short grass. I've spent 10 minutes trying to look for it and found countless Pikachu, and then realized you can't, it's not Pikachu. Pikachu's not the one we're after. My bad. Anyway, let's bunny hop up here. We're using the Acro Bike, because this is actually how you get to that other Pokemon. As we can see, these pins are up there. Bunny hop along these rails here. But yeah, over here, we bunny hop down. Hop. Gonna hop. There we go. Up, boink, boink, boink. There we go. It's the long grass Pokemon, not the short grass Pokemon. Which, whoops, I made a terrible mistake. Of course it's the long grass Pokemon, but I did catch the Pikachu that I needed, as well as another Dodrio. But oh yeah, there's a bit of an item over here, calcium, very good. And as we can see over on the left here, there was actually another item up that hill. Again, we're going to need the Acro Bike to get to this area, and then a Muck Bike to get up. Something which we don't have access to, but hey, here we go, first try. The long grass Pokemon for the southeast, yeah, I did get that right this time, is Girafarig. Fun fact, Girafarig spelt backwards spells Girafarig. A normal Psychic type Pokemon. This is actually fairly more usable than most people think, and it looks cool too. Don't get me wrong, it's not incredible, but it has only a handful of weaknesses. Honestly, I would recommend it over Xatu. Again, it doesn't have any stat above 100, but its typing is definitely more desirable, especially as it cancels out its normal type weakness to fighting. Again, still not amazing, but it's more usable than Xatu in my opinion. I'm actually going to use a... Oh no, I want to use an Ultra Ball on it, because Girafarig is yellow and black, kind of like an Ultra Ball. So here we go. And I forget what it's called when a word spelt backwards is the same word. But I'm going to Google it, and I'm going to nickname this Girafarig that, if it will fit anyway. Okay, but there we go. That's one of the Pokemon which we need the Acro Bike to get. Tron leveled up, which is great. We will ignore that, because Indy Z03 is also going to level up. And again, we'll ignore that. Junkoger is level 32, which is fantastic because it means it's going to evolve. Okay, let's see what the Pokedex has to say about Girafarig. Girafarig's rear head contains a tiny brain that's too small for thinking. However, the rear head doesn't need to stay asleep, so it can watch over its surroundings 24 hours a day. And yes, I am going to give a nickname to it. So, and I'm going to call it, because I googled it and I know what it's called, a palindrome. I thought that's what it was. I couldn't remember the exact word, but I knew it's something like that. But I'm going to call him call her Palindrome. Okay, and has been transferred to the box. Whew, we are getting there. We are getting there indeed. Let's walk back through the long grass here, and surf back over because there's not a lot left for us to explore. But we do need to hop back up here. So use the acro bike, get the bunny hops going. It's kind of annoying how long it takes the bunny hops to start. There we go. And let's just jump over there and jump over here. And in fact, if we go along this route, then we get access to the short grass. I think this is how you get there. Yeah, this is the short grass for the northeast, and I did get that right. And it looks like there's an item hidden here. Wait, is that the Pokemon we need to look for? Oh, it is. Search level 0. Let's sneak up on it, because this is a Pokemon we haven't been through yet, and everyone knows this Pokemon. If you know Generation 3, in fact Generation 2 Let's Plays, this is Donphan, the Gen 2 version of Rhydon, and I've always loved Donphan too. It actually evolves from a Phanpy at level 25, so you're going to need to breed a Donphan in order to get one in this game. And it's very physically capable, it really is. It's not as good as Rhyperior in my opinion, but it has access to moves like Rapid Spin that makes it a little bit more usable in like niche situations in online competitive, such as Rapid Spin to get rid of entry hazards. But yeah, everyone who knows Donphan, and wow, that hurt. Donphan and Phanpy obviously knows of Chugga Conroy and his Let's Play when he finds a Phanpy and he just goes super high pitched and I found a Phanpy, and then it runs away. It's still one of my favorite Let's Play moments. But apparently I remember watching through his Emerald Let's Play, and when he came to Phanpy, he just like, oh, I don't think that's that great of a catchphrase. I'm just like, I actually think it's a fairly good one. Well, it's not a catchphrase, but just a funny moment in his Let's Play. So here we have a Donphan, and should be able to catch it. Yes, lovely jubbly. And I'm not going to call a Donphan. I don't know what to call this Donphan actually. I definitely want to name the Phanpy after Chugga when I get it. But the Donphan itself, I think I'm just going to go with something a little bit more different. The Armor Pokemon. If Donphan were to tackle it with its hard body, even a house could be destroyed. With massive strength, this Pokemon helps clear rock and mudslides that block mountain trails. Okay, so oh, it's like an elephant. Elefan. I'm just gonna call it Elefan because it's like Donphan, elephant. Elefan. Maybe I'll use an F. Elefan. How about that? Alright, and obviously I'm gonna need to breed one in order to get a Phanpy, and I'll nickname that Chugga when I hatch it. Cool. Okay, so not a lot left to find, and I could have sworn there's a hidden item. Thank you very much, Wild Encounters here, but apparently not. Oh well, win some, lose some. There is a hidden item somewhere in the Safari Zone. I just can't remember where it is. From what I remember, it's not a very good item. It might be something like a Max Revive, which I know I just said is not a very good item. It actually is. But honestly, I could do with that one. Okay, so we now have to maneuver ourselves towards the east section, the west section. Yeah, the west section. Hopefully no more wild encounters there. Very good. Okay, and if we go through here, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna sneak through the grass because I don't trust it. Oh wait, I should have caught that Wobbuffet. I'm just looking at the bottom screen there and I didn't actually catch it. I should have caught one. I'm stupid. I just ran away from it. Why didn't I catch it? I'm a dummy. Anyway, if we can bunny hop over here and over the rails. We want to go this way first, I think. Yeah, good choice. And here we have, if we bunny hop down, the long grass for this section. And I forget what the special Pokemon is. Have I already been through it? Was it Heracross? I think it was Heracross. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Heracross. Oh, it's Heracross. I found it straight away. This is a male Heracross. You can tell by the horn. The female one has like a heart-shaped horn. But we're going to want to take this out fairly quickly. And in fact, I should have probably tried using a Quick Ball. But yeah, Heracross. I really do love Heracross. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. I just don't like using it because too many people do, which is a shame. I think a lot of people are like that, actually. They like a Pokemon so much. But it's because they actually like the design of it. But uh-oh, this could be bad. But a lot of Pokemon... Ooh! Oh, I thought that was super effective for some reason. A lot of Pokemon are used so much by other people that it kind of ruins, I guess, the not really, it doesn't ruin the ability to use it for other people, but it kind of makes it seem less niche, and people are just like, oh yeah, I'm using a Heracross. So, oh right, you're using a Heracross too, huh? How about that? You know, it's not as fun using a Pokemon when it's used by so many other people. That's why I really like using Quagsire. I don't know why, but I use Quagsire in some competitive battles, and it's been quite fun. Alright, there we go. Heracross was caught, and that was very quick for what we needed to do here. Okie dokie. Level 44 from Elastigirl. Wait, did Junko not evolve? I thought Junko was meant to evolve at level 32. Was it actually level 36? Oh man, I thought we were that close to evolving him. Never mind. We got a Heracross. Single horn Pokemon. Obviously based on some type of beetle. Heracross has sharp claws on its feet. These planted firmly in the ground or bark of a tree, giving Pokemon a secure and solid footing to forcefully fling away foes with its proud horn. A proud horn, I should say. And I guess I'm gonna call him Pride. Because proud horn. Pride. He's kind of like a trophy Pokemon, I guess. They're quite rare in other games, but in this one, very, very common. Okay. Oh, there's actually a guy up here. What do you say? Are you catching Pokemon here in the Sapphire Zone? That's fine, as long as you take care of them. Thank you. They seem to care a lot about the Pokemon here. So if we travel down here, and we surf across this body of water, I think we've actually caught all the Pokemon we need to, except for Wobbuffet. I do need to go back and catch a Wobbuffet, which is annoying, because I need the Mach Bike to get it. Dang it. That's annoying. Oh, that's the Max Revive. Max Revive, even, I should say. There is still one more bio we've got to go through today, and this episode has taken me 45 minutes to record so far, but to be fair, not as long as I thought it would take. Okay, so if we head back up this little path here, we have a shiny spot, which means a Mega Stone, and this Mega Stone is... Wait, can I walk through it? No, I can't. This Mega Stone is Absolite, used for Mega Evolving Absol into Mega Absol. Now, as Mega Evolutions go, this one looks the part. It looks fantastic. However, I cannot really recommend it. Don't get me wrong, its ability is fantastic. Magic Guard is, or was it Magic Bounce? Magic Guard? Can't remember. Its ability is fantastic and one of my favorite abilities in the game. It just doesn't work on Mega Absol. The reason for that is when Absol Mega Evolves, its stats are split really weirdly into... it gets actually a big boost to special defense, special attack, but its normally monstrous attack stat is boosted even higher. It's just not boosted as much as special attack, and then speed gets an increase as well. However, its defenses suck, as does its hit points. If you didn't know, no Mega Pokemon when it evolves has its hit points changed, so that's a little tip for you there. And so the Mega Absol's ability forces its opponents to use attacking moves that do damage. And the problem with Mega Absol is it doesn't have any bulk to it. It doesn't have decent defenses, it doesn't have decent hit points in order to stop people using those type of moves, which is really unfortunate because Mega Absol could have been a great Pokemon, and I feel like its ability kind of lets it down because it forces Pokemon to use attacking moves when it doesn't have great defensive stats or defensive capabilities in general, because its hit points are really lackluster. So it's a shame because Mega Absol looks great. I just can't recommend it, like using a slot on it. This is weird. Is this where the hidden item is? No, there's just a little section here where you can sit and stand. Okay, so I have to go and get my Mach Bike, and I will be right back. Okay, this probably isn't going to work, but it's the first turn, so I'm going to use a Quick Ball and see if I can catch it in the first turn without doing anything. Yeah, we got a Wobbuffet, and that is the last Pokemon I need from the Sapphire Zone, I think. To be fair, I could go through and catch three Glooms and trade them all for my Oddishes and remove them, because then it's a lot easier for me. But I think, you know, I might as well just keep on going the way I'm going. You know, I caught those Oddishes for a reason. There's no point releasing them now. Plus, I'd have to rename everything. The Patient Pokemon. Yeah, Wobbuffet is definitely a weird Pokemon. He definitely is a weirdo. Weirdafet. Oh, I should call it Weirdafet. Never mind. Okay, with that all said and done, like I said, I'm fairly certain I got every single Pokemon that I need from the Sapphire Zone. I still need to catch a Staryu from Lily Cove City, which I might do in between episodes. I don't know if I'll have time to or not. But other than that, with everything said and done, my PC box is now a mess because I didn't have it set to my default box. I think I've got a little bit of organizing to do, guys. Let's take a look. And I'm not going to do that on screen, don't worry. This episode is long as it is. But, yeah, we've got like a Pikachu and Dodrio in there. Yeah, I've got some organizing to do, guys. Oh, wow, look at all the Pokemon we caught. That's crazy. Thank you all very much for watching this episode of Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. I will see you all in the next one, where we'll probably do some more story stuff, okay? Thanks very much for watching, guys. See you all then. Bye-bye.